song made famous by the Beatles, but also previously made famous by Shirley Jones and Robert Preston in the film The Music Man. I get a lot of players who are right at the threshold of moving beyond just strumming. I like to give those players that want to move a little bit further ahead songs that I call smoke and mirror songs. They're songs that are very nice, sound very sophisticated. You can play them and sing them yourself, but they sound like more than they are. This song, Till There Was You, as performed by the Beatles, is a wonderful smoke and mirror song. It makes you sound like you're much farther along in your evolutionary journey. Move into close-ups and we'll work through the individual sections of the song. Okay, so Till There Was You, let's do the intro first. The intro is 4 chords, F, F sharp diminished, G minor, and C9. I'm going to put the chord charts on the screen. Don't be scared by these chords if you're not already playing them. They're easy to learn and easy to play, and this is a real excuse for you to slightly expand your chord repertoire. Let's start off at the beginning. We play an F chord, and then we're going to pick out 2 of the notes, the B string and the G string. And then we're going to do a strum on the F sharp minor, which is this chord here. And then we're going to play a G minor barred. Now you don't have to bar the whole chord because we're not using the bass strings at this point in the song. And in fact, you don't need to use the full bar at any point during this song. I do out of habit. The second part of the intro is this. So a strum, and then again pick the B and G, and then a strum on the C9. And here's the whole intro if I play it all together. Okay, so you will have to practice that only because it moves by quite quickly. So you have to get smooth at it. Here's a tip, practice tip for every guitar player. Never work on speed. Work on comfort level, getting used to how your hands move. So here's what you work on, going from F to the F sharp diminished, from the F sharp diminished to the G minor, to the C9. Work on that first, then add we're doing a rake pick on just the B and the G string. It's super simple. We play the F, and then I'm going to rake up on B and G. Then a simple strum just on the top 4 strings. And then I'm going to do that same thing, a strum followed by a rake pick on the B and G. And then I'm just going to strum the middle 4 strings. And that's the whole intro right there. Okay, so get comfortable with it first, the speed will come. First thing we want to talk about is how we're strumming. So the strumming is this. Okay, that's basically the strumming throughout. On the F sharp diminished to A diminished transition, we just do a single strum on each one, and then there's a step down from A minor to G minor. We're going to look at that. But here's how it goes. F. There were birds in the sky. Okay, those are just F sharp diminished to A diminished, up the 7. Same chord position, so it's easy to move. G minor, we can play it without the full bar, but I never saw them. Up to 6, same chord shape. Ringing. Back to our regular F, and again you can play it without the full bar if you just want to play this shortened F with only 5 strings. No, I never. And then we go on A minor and G sharp minor, we go, and then back to regular strum on G minor. So here's that whole last 2 lines. No, I never saw them at all till there was you. Okay? That's the basic outline of the verse, and you've got the chord diagrams on the screen for you. Okay, so in verse 2 at the end, the turnaround changes. So it goes like this instead. It goes, no, I never saw them at all till there was you. And then I jump up to the bridge at F9, which is at the 8th fret. Okay, so that brings us to the end of episode 1 of Till There Was You. Today we talked about the intro, we talked about the strumming pattern, we talked about the structure of the verses. In the next episode, I'm going to take you through the bridge and the beautiful outro to this wonderful song. So tune in again for episode 2 on Till There Was You.